Boys, it took me nearly a decade to get these lat wings that we all want. Let me tell you something. You're looking wide from the front. Regardless, everything on your aesthetic body will come together once you have your back locked in. And the lats are one of the biggest muscles on the body, which means if we grow them, you're actually gonna stay leaner a lot more effortlessly once we learn how to effectively grow the muscle. It may have taken me over 10 years, but it's only gonna take you a fraction of the time. So without further ado, let's get in today's video. All right, you're gonna have to understand something, right? Because I have limited equipment, which a lot of you guys always talk about, I don't have this and that. This framework that I'm about to show you is absolutely surgical. It's dialed. This is how you lift like a sniper with real intention and accuracy. So as you can see, we're gonna hit a lat pull down, but I'm gonna call these Goblin pull downs because I'm kind of sitting like one, right? My feet are like this, absolutely all kind of tucked in, but the fundamentals remain the exact same regardless, which means I'm stretching out my lats prior, trying to get as close as possible. So I tuck in my elbows, stretch is extremely intense, and then boom, the contraction takes care of itself. And it's not that the stretch is magic. That's absolutely money. But it allows us to get that form locked and loaded. Goblin pull downs, baby. You take it to complete failure like a man. Oh. All right, now superset time. All right, boys, I completely forgot. Listen, here on this page, we're Crusadia coded. You know what that means? Tank top tucked into the shorts. Absolute class, because we're gentlemen. That's how we do it. We keep it class. You're probably thinking, bro, it looks kind of late there. Yeah, it's like past midnight. This is my second workout of the day, and I'm still ready to get after it. That's what it requires. Just a relentlessness that doesn't make sense to the outside world, but it makes sense to you. This is what it looks like leading with your heart. Take that addictive personality, that obsessive gene, put it into your business, your real life, but also your lats. You ain't gonna regret it, I can tell you that much. All right, listen, this framework's absolutely ridiculous, all right? We started with the lat pull down, but on the back end, I'm gonna show you exactly how we really crank up our training to actually start training like snipers with precision and accuracy to where I don't care, bro, my lats won't grow. Yeah, they will. Institute this type of framework, this formula, Uncle Rommy style, or some people call it, I don't know, Crusadia coded. If you know, you know. Anyway, superset time. On the back end, I like to pick an isolation exercise to take my lats to complete failure. However, a lot of people have uneven scapulas. They worry about muscle imbalances. This is a great way to not only isolate your lats to grow them larger in size because we worked on that compound movement on the front end that we want to progress in. This is an isolation exercise to take our lats to complete failure, but we're going to do so in a way that'll actually fix your muscle imbalances. So all I do is go single arm at a time. So instead of me doing lat pull-ins, and I know people are like, that's technically a cable lat pullover. I call them lat pull-ins. It makes a ton more sense. And that's just what we're gonna do. I actually like to go single arm, and just like those, all you're gonna do is feel the stretch and you're gonna sink in just like we did on this. And all I do is I actually cup my lats as I normally would, and I even extend it out all the way through. And what you're gonna notice is that your mobility, because this is where your mobility really starts to make a difference on the thoracic, on the upper body, you're gonna notice limitations that you have on each side. So you might notice on this side, like, oh dude, I'm locking in, but it feels like I'm more stiff. Then you know that your thoracic mobility probably needs a little bit of work on one side, and that way you can actually actively work on it. But in the process, you're building muscle in such an effective way. A lot of times it's almost like when people do like a deadlift and do a shoulder press, you know, those types, like you're not doing either one very well, but this is actually cranking on every single level. And then we're gonna go to the other side. Same exact idea. Come in, sink, sit back, boom. Slow down, And that's the cadence. And all you're doing when I do this is just extending the contraction, right? I consider I'm already doing this thing. I might as well get all of the reward for my hard work inside the gym. We call this maximizing results. In as little time as possible. I take everything till failure. Feeling absolutely phenomenal. Let's wrap this up, yeah? And there you have it, boys. Another video down the hatch. Absolutely money. This is what it's all about. Understand, a lot of you guys that might have, you know, whether it's like an addictive personality, ADHD, just in general, some afflictions, let's call them. If you learn how to aim that sucker, you are unstoppable. And I mean that. When you're seeing this, it's my second workout of the day. It's 12:45 at night. I'm going to be getting up really early tomorrow because Crusadia coded, if you know, you know. I'm in full blast mode, but I know for myself, I can't live in peace. But what I can do is be present. And presence isn't something you think your way to. You can't think your way into presence. You must execute your way into presence. It's no different when I'm taking those sets till failure. When you're touching that failure point, nothing else exists. Nothing. You are completely present. You're just like, holy shit, I got to get this weight up. That's all you're thinking about. That teaches you that no matter what, you have to execute your way into presence. It's not done on a beach going woosah, oh, think happy thoughts. It's just not how it works. Do whatever you want. I'm trying to explain to you though, those of you guys that just don't have that peace of mind versus being like, how do I find peace? You just move with what you are. And for me, I just know what I am is I love presence. I love extending time. And that just means making my seconds and my minutes and my hours throughout my day mean a ton more. And that's just by executing. Doesn't mean I just run with the chicken with his head cut off, but everything that I do, I give everything to. If I'm sitting down having a coffee, I'm in that coffee. Pause. But you get what I'm saying. If I'm doing work, I'm working. If I'm lifting, I'm lifting. If I'm training, I'm training. And when I'm trying to move business forward, I'm moving that shit forward. You gotta be this way. If you have those afflictions, some people have that ability to balance things. I'm not a balance guy. I'm an all-in kind of guy. And if that's you, this is the right spot for you. Crusadia coded. You should sign up to the wait list. Just telling you. But real ones know about it already. Really, really special group of people, and we're all extremely similar in that way. But we see beyond the script of just what everyone else is doing. Features, optimization. It's about letting your heart just go. Let your heart pour out into everything that you do, and you'll be the most unstoppable force on earth. Anyways, I love you guys. From Uncle Rommy to the Natural Crusaders to the boys, Crusadia family, Crusadia coded. You know, I love you guys, and I got your back for life. Promise. I love you guys. Uncle Rommy out. Peace.